There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name.
Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name, and in this video, I'm actually gonna need some help from you guys because I need some help understanding when the general public became so respectfully dumb, because I don't understand what's happening. And I don't know if it's just the times we're in, or if this has always been this way, or if maybe I had higher hopes for the general public's intelligence. I don't know what it is. But in this current time, everybody is questioning facts. Not in a good way. Like the actual facts, right? Like things that you can see on camera, things that people can testify to, things that people can see with their own eyes. They still find some question about it, right? Like, okay, give you an example. All right. So if you're a celebrity, or let me take that back. I've been noticing that celebrities are able to get away with things that the general person couldn't get away with. Now, what do I mean? Let's say an artist goes and testifies in front of a court, right? Testifies and says, and for a better sense of the word, snitches, right? But then they make a post on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever saying, what you saw is not what it is. I would never snitch, right? So then even though people saw them snitch, they saw them testify, the general public, a large group of the general public is like, I don't think he really snitched, even though we watched him snitch, right? Like they can do so many. A guy, I'm not gonna call no names, who was accused of shooting a female. Accused not by random people who saw it or assumed. It's not like there wasn't a witness. The person says, he shot me. I saw him. He shot me, right? And there are people who are like, maybe he didn't, because it was put out that the female had slept around with other entertainers. I don't know why that even came up in the court case, but I heard more people talking about that than the actual shooting itself. He shot her. She says he shot me. This other witness says he shot her. And he says, but what if it wasn't me? I didn't do it. And he's very talented, right? Extremely talented. And because of that, people say, but look how many, and then they say, I didn't do it. Look how many guys she slept with. And people's like, yo, why are they trying to lock him up for that? Look how many guys she been with. That has nothing to do with the crime itself. I have started to, oh my goodness, I have not been able to say anything about Donald Trump because I was a federal employee, right? Oh my God, I'm no longer a federal employee, no longer. But there are so many things that happened during that administration. It's crazy. It's crazy. What is going on? Like, when did the general public become so dumb? When did we become this I don't know what happened. I'm at a loss for words. um, yeah, like it's just so many things that are happening, and these conspiracy theories and all of that kind of stuff, like the Kyries, the Kanyes, the oh my goodness, it's so much going on, right? It's so much going on. People really upset that Kyrie is like being reprimanded for his decision to post what he posted, right? And they feel like that their Instagram shouldn't be controlled by companies. Maybe yours isn't, but he makes millions of dollars with his, and it's part of his situation. You can't really speak on the Kyrie thing because Kyrie is Kyrie. Like his public image, his endorsement deals and things like. You're not in the same. So while you're working at the factory or Dairy Queen or you have your own business or you're a barber and you're like, oh my God, look at what they're doing with his Instagram. His Instagram and your Instagram are not created equal. All right, I want you to understand this. That's a business platform. All right, if you want to do business, you want to make millions of dollars, the way he's trying to do it, then you follow certain stipulations. But anyway, we are just it's so much random stuff going on. And I'm not saying wrong or right that however they treated him or whatever. The things that I'm saying is the people who I hear talking about, oh my God, he should be able to post whatever he wants. He's not able to. Get just initially just to understand that before you even go any further in your argument, just know he's not technically able to just post whatever he wants to business wise. Freedom of speech, cool. Say whatever you want to, but freedom of speech comes with stipulations. You can't just say, hey, you can't just threaten somebody's life. It's a terroristic threat. You're free to say it, but you're also free to be charged for terroristic threats or, stuff like that. Freedom of speech has a certain limitation. But yeah, it's just so many things going on. And I'm just like, when did the public become so dumb? Like, was I not paying attention before? Do you know that if you can see something, you can hear something, it's recorded, it's posted, it's all of these things, and somebody can say that's not really what happened, and people believe that? Imagine the things that people got away with before social media, before TV, before the internet came along. Imagine the things that people got away with when nobody really even reported on it, when nobody actually discussed it in a forum-like situation. It's crazy. Master P and his son Romeo. Look, you can't. I'm not. People's families do what they do, and they've made up from what I've seen as of recently. But the beef that they had on social media or on the internet and stuff like that, and I guess Romeo felt that was his only way to get across his point. It's not, Romeo. Romeo, it was not the only way that you could have got across your point. It was just not, right? Take him to court, do something. I know you guys are public figures, and so maybe this was like a good idea for the public, for your public figure, right? It was not. It's not the way. Like if social media didn't exist, fathers and sons had issues previously. They didn't use social media. You do whatever you feel like you want to do. Nobody can control that. But just saying, family business does not necessarily have to hit the internet. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. I know I have enough of my own family issues that we don't speak on the camera and things like that. We don't. You don't have to do that. It's your dad and you got beef, talk to him, take him to court, whatever you got to do. But you can't also force anybody into being the way you want them to be. You can't do it. That's just not what happens with that. But, I understand grieving and things like that, but it's just so much going on right now. Like, humanity is such a letdown right now. Such a letdown. Yeah, have you ever tried to tell somebody about how they can, like for instance, if somebody comes to me and tells me, hey, I just made $100,000 with this thing over here. You should do this thing. You know what I'm gonna think? I'm gonna think, man, that's a good idea, or maybe let me look into that. Let me see more about that. You know what I found out other people think about those kind of situations? They think, oh, this person is bragging to me about how much money they made. And I don't like that. I don't like those kind of people. Yo, you're missing it. Sometimes people are just trying to show you that this is where success is and that you could also go and get the success. So if anybody ever feels inferior or behind something I'm saying on my channel, or that I'm being braggadocious, I'm not. I'm around people who make way, whose money dwarfs mine. But coming from what I came from, I'm just like, hey, this works. This is what I'm doing. You guys want to know about it, I'm going to tell you because I'm pretty transparent. But I found out that some people feel like that's being braggadocious or whatever. And I don't really know what to do with those people because I can't stop my message. And I don't want other people to stop their message because a select group of people feel a certain kind of way about that. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and say that right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. And if you wanted to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot Volume 1, Own Your Trucking Authority. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. The link will be in the description below. Go get that. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty. Me up, Scotty.
Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap. Say you want to be successful. Well, what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I caught the bus at Basin Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I'd have made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.